Hello, I'm Janine with the Palos Heights Library. I'm back again with a talk from my bookshelf. We started this about, I don't know, several months ago. Seems like years ago when we first went into shelter in place. But the library is not quite open yet. We're doing curbside pickup and with restricted hours. So I have that's where you can place holds, call in or go online and place holds for items. And then you can drive up to the curb and pick them up. So I have a few titles that I can share with you so you can put those on hold. Our first one is Simon the Fiddler. This is by one of my favorite authors, Paulette Giles. I've read everything that she's written: Enemy Women, Color of Lightning, News of the World, which was a National Book Award finalist. And it's actually being made to a movie now with starring Tom Hanks. But Simon the Fiddler is back. The author takes us back to Texas again. She is from Texas, but this is post-Civil War, right at the end of the Civil War. It was just ending, where we meet Simon Budlin, who is a itinerant fiddler traveling around with a ragtag group of musicians. And in his travels, he comes across this young Irish governess who's working for a corporal, or a guy with a shady background. So Simon goes off in pursuit to find her, and through his travels, it's a tale of what one man will do when he'll go through to pursue his heart and honor. And she writes with a bit of a sense of humor and brings the grit and grime of the West to life, the characters to life. In the book, the governess steals Simon's heart, but Simon's going to end up stealing your heart. So this is a good one to read. She's always a good author to read. Another good one is Before We Were Yours. Now, this one came out a few years ago, probably 2017-ish or something like that, by Lisa Wingate. And this is a historical fiction book. Takes place in two time periods, one in 1939, Memphis, and then in present day. And the author tells us a story based on a real-life Tennessee Children's Home Society orphanage that operated for decades under corruption and abuse, where the director would instruct her people to kidnap children from poor families, and she would sell them to wealthy families, based on true story. And the characters are based on real characters. And it's a story, ultimately an uplifting story where the author it shows us how powerful the threads of home and family and heart are. Now, this author also just came out with a brand new book, which I just listened to digitally. You can download digital books. You could read them on your devices or listen to them, which I like to listen to books. But her newest book is The Book of Lost Friends, which is also a historical fiction book. And it's based on real life historical events. The Lost Friends advertisement that would run in the South, newspapers of the South right after the Civil War. These ads were placed by newly freed slaves who are desperately searching for family members and loved ones that they were separated from when they were being sold off in slavery. So this is her new one. This one as well, but her new one is also another powerful story of home and heart and family. So you might want to check those out. We do own those, so you can place holds on those at the library for Palos Heights residents. My third book that I want to share with you is a nonfiction book titled Just Mercy by Brian Stevenson. Just Mercy is a story of justice and redemption by author and lawyer Brian Stevenson. And this book is about the author's life. It's about what happened 30 years ago when he just got out of Harvard Law School, when he decided to go south to work. He wanted to pursue civil rights in the South. So this is about the 1980s right now. And he started the South Center for Human Rights in Atlanta, and then he moved further south to Alabama to start the Equal Justice Initiative. And that's where this book takes place. Well, his first case is in Monroeville, Alabama, which oddly enough is the same town that To Kill a Mockingbird took place in. And this is the author's first case of a young man. He represented a young man who was sentenced to die in the electric chair. for a notorious murder that he did not commit. Now, this is a true story. And it's an incredible story of conspiracy and dangerous legal battles. And it was ultimately a story that transformed the author and his understanding of justice and mercy. And the message the author wants to leave us with is that evil can be overcome, that one person can make a difference. This book, the characters, it's an incredible story and one that we should all read. It has also just came out as a movie last year, and now it's coming out on DVD, and it's showing on Netflix right now, starring Academy Award nominated Michael B. Jordan, Jamie Foxx, and Brie Larson, and they represent the characters in this real life story. So check out the book, see the movie. It's a book, it's a very powerful book that'll move you, and check that out. So those are 3 titles I just want to share with you. Again, those are available. You can place holds from them for the library, and then you either call us, place, or send, just go ahead and order them yourself. And you'll get a call or an email to let you know when they're ready to pick up, and you pull up to the curbside and we'll bring them out to you. So until the library does open, thank you for joining me from my bookshelf, and maybe we'll see you next time. We'll see you. Thank you.